Alright, so we are doing post commentary because I forgot to hit the live commentary on this. And Lucas is not next to me, so if the audio is not the best, that's why.
Hello.
Alright.
Yeah, we're doing this through Discord.
So, yeah, we'll just do the other part another time because I don't really want to sit through a whole 40 minutes of uh, re-narrating.
This is the part where we're helping Yurik, right?
Yeah. It's unfortunate. Do you see
Whoa,
that door
did you
just...
see that
I was
door?
gonna say, do you
Yeah,
see that door just pop? Oh, what the fuck, bro?
I was about to say it just closed because it was trying to load the cutscene.
Yeah, that's really...
so funny.
That's...
You
Huh.
worry too much. I can handle myself.
It was on the Wii. It was meant... Look how blurry it all is. I didn't get a chance to really stare at this because I was too busy, I don't know, saying and doing other things. But now when it's like right in my face, like, damn. This needs a remaster. I forget which Final Fantasy it was, but somebody was doing like a whole Final Fantasy remaster for it, the game. I don't remember if it was 10 or what, but basically the graphics look like this. They're really blurry, and it's like somebody went into the game world to like, or they re-edited all the textures and stuff, and it looks so crisp, and it's fan done too, which was insanity to me.
It's probably either 10 or 9 because 9 was like.
It was probably one of those two. Yeah, it's one of the old
9
ones.
was the one people also really loved. That's the one where you can play as a black mage known as Vivi. I remember people went.
I think that's the one because I remember there was a character that kind of looked like Vhagar from League of Legends, and I was like, huh.
And there was a big knight dude, right?
I didn't get that far. I was just looking at some like the textures before and after video, and I was like, oh, that was cool. So I don't really remember a night, but
That's another good Final Fantasy game is 9. He plays this fucking half beast kid that like the whole Final Fantasy game for that one, if I remember correctly, is people just vibing, and then they're like, wait a minute, something's happened. We gotta stop it, and that's it. What the fuck? What the fuck?
Are you watching something?
No, my phone just started. I unlocked my phone and just started playing some random stuff. That's what I was saying. What the fuck? My bad.
Hey, I told you to wait.
I forgot that your bum rushes it. It's kind of stupid.
He's very this is his emo phase. He opens up after this.
Don't worry about me. Proceeds to fucking not listen to Zale as he dives into the water.
He says don't listen to me because he doesn't care about himself, I guess. So he's just like, let me do whatever. It's like, alright.
Bitch.
Nothing really exciting happens on the boat. It's just kind of walking around. Oh yeah, the fake jump scare.
So yeah, can you cut the bag? And then like that. And I think it's like, oh, that's dumb. Why would they even just scare you if you can't even just cut it down?
I'm surprised you even remember that part. That we were talking about that.
Oh yeah, the quote unquote crabs.
I think they might have been spiders. I thought they were crabs.
He said, yeah, Yurik says crab. He's
Okay,
like,
so
crab,
then they
he's
are.
like, the crab got me. I'm like, what the fuck? Those are definitely spiders. I guess because they're armored. And crabs have like shells.
I don't know. We'll see in a second. I remember. I didn't realize. So you need to. It's definitely hard if you don't have the right weapon attribute. You can't break the guard, so you have to. You need Yurik to put a. Yeah, like the little fire thing. I need to defuse it and. Well, you can do that too, but anyways.
I remember going, Monster Hunter!
Yeah, you see armor break? Now your weapon has armor break and you can actually like... So when you defuse different circles, it does different stuff. Also, you can pick up allies that are fallen when you have Gathering activated. I was rewatching the first part because I was just bored. So I don't remember if it was this part. No, it's the next part. Maybe when we do that other boss, where I kept like screaming like, what the fuck, they're not getting up? That's why. You need to have Gathering activated and then walk over to them. Otherwise, they're not going to get up. Because that's what happens in the first part with Siren. Or Siren. Wait, is it Siren or Siren? No, Seren.
I say Seren.
I think it is Seren, like syringe almost. Anyways, yeah, she's down, and
Yeah,
that's
like,
that's the whole thing. You bring her back
crab.
to life.
He just called them crabs. What the fuck?
Maybe they've never seen spiders
Mine
before.
isn't here. What now?
Well, they call the giant thing in the next part
They could be
spider,
an
which is
outside.
what makes it even worse.
Stay here. I'm gonna go and look for one.
I guess when they're in the water, they're not
I'll be back soon.
they're
Don't keep me waiting.
not spiders.
Spiders are crabs.
I don't plan to.
Not much, anyways.
I'm just gonna die a little bit. I remember we were trying to find what room we're
Can't
supposed to
waste
go
any
in,
time. There must
Yeah.
be an antidote.
and it was a fucking ladder at the very end.
You know, boats and sewers levels. I don't think I like them.
Too big.
They're just annoying. Like I don't think I really have fun in them. I'm usually frustrated in them, and not in a good way. Like, oh man, I'll be able to get it if I do this. More like, man, this fucking sucks. Do you remember Wendy's when they used to have like yellow cups and stuff all the time, like
Yellow
containers?
cup with the red. logo.
Yeah,
Yeah, I remember.
I miss those days, man.
What made you think of that?
Oh, I was just thinking about food. I ordered food, so I'm gonna eat after this.
It's funny. It's funny you mentioned that because I was watching a video that said like, it was one of those YouTube shorts. It's like how long back can you remember? And they said, can you remember this color scheme of Wendy's? And I was like, bro, that was like early 2000s, and it was the yellow cup with the red like red details on it. I was like, damn, dude. I remember when that color scheme was like on the Wendy's stuff. That was crazy. Remember the old Burger King logos and stuff like that?
They were the really crazy ones, right?
Yes.
I vaguely remember them.
Yeah, that's the one where what is it? So the one that the earliest one that I remember was the one where it was the top bun and then it said Burger King and then there was a bottom bun underneath it, and that was like that ended in like the very early 2000s. That's the oldest one that I remember, and then now it's the one that is currently, the same thing but it has a giant circle around it. That's great, cray.
The map is useless.
Yeah,
On the
it's
boat.
useless. There should be a difference when you open the map in an area like this as opposed to like, an overworld. You know what I mean? I guess
Yeah.
you can't really, well, because like it works for the town. You know what I mean? That's what doesn't make sense. Maybe they just didn't want to make a map for all the areas, like a very detailed map. I remember. Oh yeah, I was like, "Isn't that a ladder?" And you're like, "Oh yeah." Boy.
I don't know why I did that.
I don't know why you did that either. I
Little.
forget what we were talking about, but you were like, "Wait a minute, let me do this," and I said, "Oh, okay." I remember you going, "Sail, get down the fucking ladder," because you did whoa, because you accidentally stepped too close.
Yurik, how you doing?
Have you seen like the video of this chick in like the backseat of a car? Oh wait, never mind. This cutscene playing. I'll tell you afterwards.
No, forget about it. I mean,
This is where the boys' love in this game happens.
that's my job.
Boys, it over.
They look almost identical just because like their color and the hair and the skin.
I'll be honest with you. If it wasn't for the eye patch, I would have almost called Yurik Zale very early on in the game.
Yeah, they do look different. I think the hair is different, but like, because Yurik's is more pale. It's like his is more like light gray, and Zale's is more like this very like pale, kind of brown color. You can even see with their little like portraits there in the top left. Well, when it reloads.
What were you gonna tell me about the video?
There's like a video of this chick. I don't know if she's like drunk or whatever in the back of a car or a cop car seat, and the fucking oh no, the Mirania thing is after this. So never mind. We will see the boss fight that pissed me off. Anyways, and she's like fiddling around with their pants, and the guy's like, "Hey, what are you doing back there? Stop doing it." She's like, I'm rearranging my pussy lips, dude. Or no, coochie lips is what she said. And he's like, what? And then the video ends.
Pretty weird.
Yeah.
Two of them.
I forgot how funny like classic Dragon Ball was. I was watching my brother, and like one of the lines is like, "Hey," like Chi-Chi's like talking to Goku the first time they meet. Oh, hey, look, Mirania.
Mirania too.
Why am I here? Why are you
he became philosophical all of a sudden. You see that? Why am I here? Why are you here? That's a little funny. That's really funny. I didn't pick up on that.
To tell them why we're here.
Forget it. I'm sure you have your
It's the Goof Troop.
It's pretty
Yes,
well.
I do have my reasons.
split into two
Fuck
teams.
you. He runs away. Wait, no!
What do you want to take?
I remember it was like, does it matter? And you're like, no.
I feel,
there's no
yeah,
way
it definitely doesn't matter.
I'll take the left. Zale,
No, I think I'm the one who said it. You asked, but then I said right because I'm a righty.
Yurik, go with Zale.
Oh, yeah, that's right. You're like, well, I am righty.
And yeah, it was the
And
wrong
then I was
door.
like,
Yeah,
Wait, are you supposed to go up there? And you're like, yeah.
I thought that was the door down there. I couldn't really tell.
I thought that was too.
Yeah, but anyways, though, the thing I was talking about Dragon Ball when Chi-Chi first meets Goku, she's like, "Will you take me as your wife when you're older?" And Goku's like, "Yeah, I hate doing dishes."
Rambling through back alleys as a kid.
What the fuck?
That's funny as shit, dude.
Khaki belt. What is this thing? Khaki blade?
Can't get through here.
I don't know.
Can you break the barrels?
I do remember complaining that if your teammate has to use a spell in the overworld, why does it make you fucking wait the actual amount of time for the spell? I think that's a little ridiculous.
Yeah, it's because you have to play around it. Eventually, it's not that bad, to be honest. It's just like right now we have like really weak gear. I can't upgrade everybody's stuff, so it's kind of a pain in the butt. Later on, when I just grind to level, it'll be pretty good.
Do we do a part before this one? I forget.
Mm,
Did
yeah,
that one have commentary?
yeah. It's just like this part and the next part that don't. The other ones do. I check them.
So they know the situation with your Wii. Oh god, thank god for preloader, dude.
Oh yeah, that was the thing. Yeah, I just fucking put preloader on and it worked. Oh, dude, there's supposed to be some freaking They still.
Zale,
There's supposed to be some I'm on my phone right now because I just saw something. There's supposed to be whatchamacallit? Kaine figure from like Nier coming out. Oh my god, and they still have like an official one, and they still have not said anything about it. They're just kind of like, hey, we have a model for it. Okay, the end. Then it's like, oh, I bet you it's gonna take like a year before it actually comes out.
Knowing that, probably. Didn't they just recently come out with a bunch of Nair shit, like watches and stuff that were officially like endorsed?
Maybe.
Yeah, something like that. You know what's got me annoyed? I bought so because you know my PS3 because I accidentally
Is
updated
everybody
it.
okay?
BG tool set isn't gonna be updated for a little bit because they have to like pretty much literally. What's up?
Sorry, I was looking at something on my phone again. It's Harry, but it's like the freaking Ebonics version. So it's like Hagrid talking to him. Yo, you're a wizard, bro. And then Harry goes, "Ong," and then he's like, "Dead ass, you're a Bussin' wizard for real." And then Harry with the fro is like, "Nah, bro, that's Cap for real."
Fuck.
Holy shit, that's funny.
So, what's got me annoyed was, so I bought a disc version of Young 4, and the phone case was gone. It says, oh, will be delivered, 2032, today. so that also dates the video. Anyways, so it marked it as delivered, right? But then you do the track package thing, and it says it hasn't even left the facility yet. Like, what? Both of them are like that, and I'm very confused. It's very annoying. What the fuck? Oh yeah, I didn't know they were on the railing. I thought they were floating. I'll be honest with you.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The game's really it needs a remaster, man. It's so blurry. I think it's no, it's just the fight after I say where it's like I'm fucking screaming because it's so blurry, and we're playing on my tiny TV.
Did you get a new one yet?
No, what's so funny about that?
I know, just that TV cuts off everything.
Yeah. Well, no, this TV doesn't cut off the Wii because the Wii, you know, it's like small anyways. It's just like HD stuff it cuts off. Oh my lord, got fucking one shot. I remember the video. I was like, what the? Oh, there must have been an explosion. Like, that's probably why everyone got wiped. It's crazy though.
It's so dirty, I can't read it.
There's no need to read it.
I know what it says. SS Pussy Grabber. It's
father.
like, what the fuck?
He was the greatest sailor on the whole island. Every day he set sail before the crack of dawn. He protected our island. I was always really proud of my father.
What's up?
I remember it was
I was very proud of my father.
and the fog was incredibly thick.
He was a bitch.
That was
Just
when
kidding.
we protected our island.
He ran away when
All the
no
men
one else did.
fearlessly to protect the village.
What a man.
What a manly man.
Turned home.
This is definitely one of the slower parts in the game, mostly because I don't care about Yurik, but which is probably why I forgot this section happened. I also didn't like this section of the being on the boat because it really pissed me off.
Or Yurik like that. You're like, I don't care about Yurik. He's like,
Listen, he gets cooler later, but like he reminds me of Hope from Final Fantasy 13, where he's just like bitching the whole time in the beginning, and I'm like, ugh.
who the fuck is Hope?
He's a character in Final Fantasy 13.
I have to look up those characters.
No, don't look it up. I have a surprise for you later.
It's kind of scary. I don't know if I like that.
I don't know, but I have to find out.
Then let's go. There's got to be some clues left. We'll find out the truth. Is this a dead end?
No,
So,
captain's quarters are definitely here somewhere.
I know you said this part's slow, so I think it's also good to go over recent announcements from companies such as Square, because you brought up Final Fantasy 13. If this is a remake of Crisis Core, how do you feel about the potential of Zack not dying? And because it's Tetsuya Nomura, it's going to be an entirely different fucking story. How do you feel about that?
I mean, I don't want that just because I haven't played the original. I only know bits and pieces of it, so I just kind of wanted this to be, I guess, I mean, however you define it, I guess, but like a remaster, not really essential. I know it's called a remake, but like I thought they would just add more. I didn't know they were really changing it. It also seems like they might change Aerith dying, and then like, you know, Zack is not actually dead, but some people are like, oh, it's just a different timeline. They're letting you know it exists. It's not in the one you're going to be playing. I'm like, okay,
Then
that's
why does it show it?
yeah, like just to be like, hey,
Hey, this is a big what if. Okay.
that's cool. If we're not playing it, then I don't care. And then
Oh, did you see the characters in the mirror disappearing? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. They're flickering. Do you see?
I wonder if that's definitely got to be on purpose. There's no way they fucked that up that bad.
I think it's probably also the Wii processing too.
It could be. I don't know.
Yeah. So, because I remember when I was talking about it with Tyler
Dad.
a while ago, he was like,
Look at Yurik
"Oh,"
just running.
Still young.
He's gone.
like-
He's like Usain Bolt. He's so fast.
As we think we do.
he's like, if they remade the game, I'd rather just be.
What's in the
remade
chest? Brave Greaves.
free.
They said so. I looked it up because I wanted to know the stealth gear I was looking for because I kept complaining about that in this. Is whatchamacallit?
Is it a late game item?
It's chapter 19. I don't know what chapter this is, but in chapter 19 you can buy it from like a vendor.
14, and I think Millennia's is.
Oh, it doesn't really tell you, huh?
Uh,
Yurik,
We'll see at the end of this video because I think we trigger the chapter for Arania.
He's like, my dad's dead.
No doubt about it. He
Yeah.
never wore a condom.
Look at him.
Pussy good.
Look at him dying bald. You lose your hair when you die.
I know.
What?
That's why I'm not gonna die. That's all he says.
You're just like, okay. What?
It's been a week since. Oh, all right. Fuck you. I forgot how slow the storytelling is for this part specifically.
No rudder. The ship is like a huge coffin,
So
bobbing up and down on the
there's a YouTuber that I watched. You've watched him too. I know you have. Stevet, aka the guy that did the Everything Wrong with Yu-Gi-Oh series. So he talks about in one of the Yakuza games, if you build up a character and make their, just make them absolutely fucking annoying and just unbearable. It doesn't matter when like the reveal of their tragic backstory happens, you'll just always associate that character with being annoying. I feel a little bit of that towards Yurik because he's just such an asshole in the beginning that I feel like it doesn't justify like, oh, I lost my dad because I didn't know where he went. No, bro. Fuck you. Stop being an asshole. It's kind of like the Johnny Silverhand thing in Cyberpunk. Like, you
Whoa.
wanna... What?
Cutscene. It's not the real him. I feel like that's definitely on purpose. Either that or the recording for the Wii is not good. Because I don't remember seeing the flickering. But then again, my screen was kind of blurry on my TV because it's so tiny.
Did you see him just snap back to the center after he hit you?
No, I didn't look. I'm sure that did happen.
Oh yeah, I remember we were like, oh, just fucking dive bomb into the
This part was so annoying. This part was super annoying. You have to drag him in there while he's like throwing sticky shit on you. And it makes it hard to move.
Then you have to run up and hit him, right?
Yeah, because then I have to go hit him after. How am I going to hit him if I move really slow? And then I think I remember before I tried to block it, it didn't work. And then I'm just like, what the hell?
We wanted to move differently to Zale. That's the signal.
That's the signal, huh? And then he was too far away. So I was just, yeah, because he can counter hit you. So it was really frustrating just sitting there like, oh, he's too far away. Like, look, Mirania's not, like, look, she's hitting him. She should be putting it in the front and then I could walk towards it. But instead, maybe she's shooting it like where he is. Not really. Look, yeah, see? That's not really where I was standing. So that's definitely not it. I think she's just... They designed it so she would shoot in random spots. That's like super frustrating. And then it just suddenly worked.
I did not like that you had to guess which one was your teammate and you could only find out by using the fucking dash.
Oh, I remember this part was frustrating. I was so upset
You
this
were
part.
not having fun. Like, what the fuck? I keep hitting him!
Yeah.
Why are they copying what we do?
The only one I could tell was me. Oh yeah, then I fucking hit her by accident.
I didn't even know that NPCs could hit each other. That's hilarious.
It's like they're changing into us.
Oh yeah, and then you knock down your...
Well, that's because the bad one was standing next to him. I think I do that later where I'm just staring at him like, fuck it. Because, like, I have to do it because they're standing there and I'm not going to miss the opportunity to kill them. I'm not going to just walk around. It sucks ass fighting these dudes. Those ones made it a little obvious because they were, they're all just trying to kill me and one of them is me. But the other ones, it was kind of like they would stand near each other and they're like, oh, it's this one. And it's like, what do you mean it's this one? You're both doing enchanting shit. And it didn't help they did massive damage, so I didn't really have time to like look and think. It was just like them beating the shit out of me. And then the character's like, go hurry, what are you doing? Go attack! And it's like, what the fuck? Like, look at this is chaos.
I can hearing, hey, that's me!
Yeah, that too. I kept hitting dagger and I kept getting so mad. Like, bro. I can't remember if I hated this part when I played it the first time.
That's the real Yurk too. That's hilarious.
You know it's me, right?
Shut up, Dagger.
Dude, have you seen those gas prices, bro?
It's so
Hmm.
bad.
Gonna have to learn how to make gas at home.
Yes, sir. And just think we don't even have it in the worst part of the country. But it's, oh god, the fact that it's like above $5 everywhere is crazy. I'm driving very minimally right now until I get paid next week.
And then you'll stop driving all entirely.
Then I'm just gonna buy a bicycle. I forgot about the okay.
Yeah, this is another thing I forgot, so I'll remember it for next part. Gotta use gathering, like I said a little early in the video, to pick them up, otherwise they don't get up. I remember I was screaming about it, like, what the fuck, I got
You're like, yeah, I got
up!
You know it's me, right?
I think I noticed this part, I was just like, no, I don't know it's you!
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, I don't know it's you. What the fuck? What do you...
We found out later, yeah, you can tell if you...
So,
Dude.
when Jeremy started doing the little dash thing... over
The gale.
circles, I noticed that there was an arrow, a green arrow pointing over certain characters.
Yeah, so that's Daggerin. Because that's when we found out, oh, they switched them. Which is just like, okay, I wish the character said that to me. I can't tell because there's so much crazy shit and the Wii's mad blurry. I wonder if the HDMI cable is causing this, because I don't remember it ever being this shitty. But then again, I played on the large TV that I had in my living room versus like the little TV. So that could be the reason. So rough.
Oh yeah, the other thing I was saying was, oh, you could just command them and you'll automatically figure out which one.
Yeah, no. The thing is, I don't have time to stare at them. Is the thing. Like I was saying before, when I was getting mad, because I didn't have time to look at them, and they were all like the bad ones were attacking me, and the other ones were like using enchanting shit. I was like, what the fuck, who's who? So I didn't really, like, I don't know if you saw my health bar getting like absolutely depleted with like 2 or 3 smacks, but they do a lot of damage, the little bastards. So I didn't really have time to like stare and be like, and like I said, it's mad blurry. Like, it's crazy blurry. Right now I can see pretty clearly, but I don't know, the TV just... I couldn't tell. It's the same thing with the spider fight, where they're like, they're right there! And I was like, what do you mean they're right there?
When you KO'd that doppelganger, did that make a cartoon sound effect?
I think so, because they're trying to be funny, because they're little, like, goofball gremlin things. I still don't know what those things are. They just kind of pop up in the story the once, I think, and that's it. My lord. Hardy Seren, huh?
Sad that you don't get to see much of those two right now. They're just chilling back at the castle.
No, I think
Yeah,
I thought they were on another boat. No, wait, these two are on a boat. Yeah, no, because we had to save them earlier. Okay, yeah, now I remember. We got some sword that needs to be appraised. I didn't remember that.
I think we got it appraised at before the next episode started. It's just one of those fucking blunt swords that you can't use.
Yeah, probably, unfortunately.
That's usually what it turns out to be.
I am truly proud. I think some other monsters headed towards the island, but I have good faith that the villagers fought them away. However, the foul monster we bested was of a different caliber.
Can you imagine just living in your car?
No one could have faced it but us.
I don't think it would go so great.
That would be so shitty, especially when it gets like freaking.
Fulfilled our duty as warriors. So I leave behind this, my final.
What made you think of that?
If someone should read this,
I don't know. I was just randomly thinking about cars because I don't care about Yurik's story at all. Basically, everyone said his dad was a coward, blah blah blah. But this reveals that he did fight. He did not leave. He just ended up getting shipwrecked.
The two of you were in my thoughts until the very end.
So this gives your closure, so he's not like
Love you dearly.
Dick.
fuck you.
You know the whole Sasuke.
His mom looks like a Mirania.
Father.
Yeah, you know what's funny? You said that exact same thing, and I said, "Well, there's that Freudian theory, Jeremy." And he said, "What?"
That's what the skull dude's saying. What?
What?
I finally
This
learned
book was awful. He's crying. That was a fucking weird way to end it. He just turns, shakes his head, and then it. Oh, yeah, that's a weird smile. I understand it's the first time he's smiling. It's supposed to be significant, but it's a weird smile. And so it was. Yorick's no longer a dick. Now he's just an ass.
Oh my god, dude. It's so funny how that picture is like. It's like it doesn't fit in their world because it's all 3D modeled. So like it looks like it's just a picture that they photoshopped onto something in the game world. You know what I mean? It's just
Or something.
It just-
straight
it's-
out of a storybook.
it's just yeah. It's I think it's because they are anime characters, so it's kind of.
They should have just, instead of using concept art, they should have just modeled.
Oh well, modeling would definitely take more money. I was gonna say that, and then I thought about it. I was like, they're not gonna spend more money on character models that don't get used or after that. So
Yeah, it's Xseed. So
I don't blame them. They're trying. The whole idea with making games, you have to be practical. You can't just be like, let's make it just cause. And it's like, that's nice and all, but most people will not appreciate that, and you're just wasting your time. So
I still don't get why people complain about this portion where you can see the characters talking. I
sorry.
like it. I think
they said it was like awkward and weird looking, which I was like,
You've got it wrong, Yorick.
I was also on like one of the Game Facts like forums too. so-
one of the ones from, like 9 years ago.
Yeah, the ones that everybody said weird and dumb things.
Yes, of course. Sorry. I mean,
I love you.
Didn't this game come out in like 2011?
2010 or 2011, I think, in America.
Don't worry.
I think
I clicked it again because I thought the dialogue would be different, but
I'm sorry.
it's not.
2011.
Um,
It's crazy. This thing came out like only a few months before the Wii U launched.
Would you just say thank you?
Yes, of course. Sorry. I mean, thank you.
Oh, sorry. It came out a solid year before the Wii U launched. Oh, yeah, maybe you're gonna praise it now. I forgot. Never mind. You have to go a specific guy, don't you?
yeah, I think it's just this one, isn't it? The weapon dude? Oh no! You gotta go to the one in town, I guess.
Or wasn't there an appraisal
I guess not.
looking dude in where that door was broken? You're like, why the fuck is it taking this dude so long to fix a door handle?
There's no dude in there that appraises. That's the where.
Oh,
That's where you
that's-
start. Like that's where you find a document, and they're like, I forget what exactly it was, but that's where you find some sort of document and starts the next part of the story.
It's talking about the gathering ability that you have, the whatever mark or whatever they call it.
The Gathering Mark. Oh, but we'll have to find out in the next part. Oh, wait until it ends.